Okay. Japanese versus Mongols. Let's go. Oh, it's a step. All right, well, Mongols is pretty hard to fight on step, honestly. But let's see how it goes. So we've got a 1600 level, roughly. So pretty solid players. Both players doing the optimal start here. Oh, wow, the scroll is... I never scroll in Capture Age. I always just, like, drag like this, so I never realized how slow it is. But anyways, it's fine. So we are the yellow player. Looks like the TC's gonna go up at about the same time, just placing them instantly. If you see your berries, like, blue probably should have placed it on the berries, just because it was right here. But if you see the berries, you can put it on the berries. Actually, well, you were up a bit faster there. 2-second idle time for both players, crazy. You want to be spamming the TC and create villager button as soon as it comes up. It's better than getting your like, you can shift queue your vills to work. That's usually what I do, is I build the TC, shift queue the vills to work, and then I'm trying to create a vill as soon as possible when the TC's up. But yeah. Okay. So on this map, you do want to be taking hunt, for sure. Just there is so much of it. So it's like, you kind of want to send some vills to hunt pretty quickly. So yeah, 6 on sheep just to maintain the villager production. You could even take the boars a bit early. And then it's like, you could even go 2 on wood and then just start sending out to hunt, because your opponent's not going to have anything for a little while. So you can kind of take the hunt out on the map when it's not so risky. Like, look at what blue's doing. He's going to take the hunt now because it's not like you can even have anything to stop this, right? So might as well take the outer hunt while you can. And then if your opponent makes stuff, then you just retreat back to the TC. You do have to be aware, though. You have your horse, though, so you should be aware of what the opponent's doing. You can scout the opponent's wood. Opponent's not even on wood right now, so obviously they're not going to be doing anything. Well, he's on stragglers, but with no wood line, he's not going to be able to have a barracks or whatever. Yeah. So, as Japanese, no reason not to just make some infantry, though. Infantry is going to be very good on this map early. Drushing super strong. Once you get to Feudal Age, your dudes just instantly get stronger with the faster attack. You don't even need to upgrade to men-at-arms, just the militia becomes stronger, so it's pretty solid. Generally, you don't want to go to berries. Like, berries is actually just not good, because it's just worse. Worse food income, and at this point, the opponent can't really have any military, right? So, and if he does, you'd be able to scout it easily with the horse. So, you just need to go out and take hunt and not berries, because berries is going to slow down your Feudal Age. Mongols is already super fast, so if you're too slow, Mongols is just always going to have the advantage here. And berries are nice to be able to fall back to, although your berries are forward, so it's a little bit awkward to wall. Luckily, you do have a back stone. This gold could be walled. Like, you could wall like this and wall this, and that's probably fine. So you have a stone and a gold. Unfortunately, it's, like, still open here. There's usually these paths in the back that are open, but, yeah. Japanese cheaper mills is great for the deer. Exactly. Wait, did you just not see these deer? I mean, I would go for these deer first. You can migrate over there after. Oh, you're trying to put it in between. Yeah, I mean, I'd rather just have it closer to the deer. I don't know. You just make another one over here. By the time that these are done, you're probably going to have to retreat anyways. I don't know. See, now you're still taking them pretty long distance, right? It's not the most efficient. Okay, barracks coming up. And you're going to be able to go up. So it looks like the plan is men-at-arms. Pretty good plan. I do like it. But Mongols is already up. So if he just goes, even if he goes scouts, if he's going to take some damage take some HP off of your men-at-arms before they can even go forward, it can be pretty disastrous. Yeah, we're like a minute behind. Scouts take 30 seconds to build, so by the time you're up, he's going to have 2 scouts, pretty much. Or at least, like, if you were to go scouts timing, he would be 2 scouts ahead. So you kind of need to be making militia. A little bit late on the militia queue. As soon as you go up, You definitely want to be thinking about it. Although, obviously, you didn't have the food. Oh, you ended up taking off of berries here, too. Yeah, a little bit awkward with this economy. You're going to have lots of food, but as you can see, you had to force drop to get up to Feudal Age, and your mill was so far away that it was just super inefficient. You had to walk back twice to that deer, so yeah. Especially as Japanese, you definitely want to just put it in between the herd. Yeah, this map's very unique. It's pretty fun, except for when people choose Mongols. Then it's, like, Mongols are just obviously pretty OP on this map. So, yeah, it's not as fun. He's gonna go archers, but you see it. So, if he goes archers, then, I mean, you probably need to go skirms here, because he's gonna have a bunch of archers before you can even do anything. Oh, and you get walled in. Okay, you know his vills are here, though, so you went all the way up here. Needed to go straight here, but now he has an archer, so now you can't really do anything with this. Archers, they move faster than militia, so I would say don't even get men-at-arms upgrade in this situation. Oh, you broke him out. Hey, that's good. Except for that you're not doing anything with your units, so he's still gonna die. I mean, you need to do something. Militia are very timing dependent, so we can't be like running up here, running down here, doing nothing, and then like going back and forth. If you know he's on archers, I would say just don't even get men-at-arms upgrade. You don't need to do that. The men-at-arms came in way too late as well. So that's why I think Drush is kind of better. Yeah, we really can't be standing ground with the militia, with the men-at-arms. Need to be way more active with them. That was good, but, well, not really. The men-at-arms needed to be like looping back here, going to his wood line, going up here, something like that. But chilling in the middle of the map with the men-at-arms, their value depreciates very quickly. So the longer you wait, the less value you're going to get out of them. And now they're basically useless. So we invested... How much is it again? It's like 80 per unit, like 240 plus 140. We invested 380 resources for no reason. Like 380 resources is a lot. So could have used those on something that was going to do something else, like more archers and stuff. But, well, opponent just threw all of his guys, or at least threw 2 of his archers, so that's good. So now you're actually back in it. And opponent's going skirms now. So you should be able to just fight those, because you have 2 skirms here, so it's pretty good. Oh, you did some weird micro there. You don't want to get stuck on just spamming skirms, because then he's just going to add scouts, right? So you could add your own scouts eventually, but you don't have the food income right now to do that. Getting the blacksmith. There you go. Yeah, first priority, get fletching. The opponent already has fletching, so you shouldn't even be fighting. You should be just kind of running a bit, because he's going to put the pressure here. Where are these guys going? You know his units are up here. Like, you need your guys here. What are you going to accomplish with the skirm raid? It's not going to do anything. So your units should never be down here. Fighting with the vills. I mean, it works. You have these... Yeah, don't go raid with skirms. It's just not going to be good. Okay, you're going to try and sneak these. This is risky being up here. And, okay, you found this, though. Hey, that's actually pretty good. So, opponent... being a little bit caught off guard with these random units down here, but oh man, if you lose these 3, that's gonna be really bad. Oof, we're gonna lose 3 guys. That's gonna snowball right there. Now he's gonna have so much pressure at this point. Yeah, you kind of need the stable and just hope he doesn't add spears. He's just gonna add spears though. We can't be losing single units like this though. Really need to group the units up. Yeah, exactly. Just kill the deer. You don't even need to kill the vills. You just kill the deer. Actually, you're probably going to get a vill if he doesn't pay attention. Oh, one more shot. Oh, you got it. Okay, nice. Now let's get out. Oh, man. Yeah, just try and regroup. This should have been walled to here at some point. Yeah, there's lots of idle time, but it was because both players tried to afford lots of things. I guess they were microing, probably a little bit unnecessary idle time here. 4 skirms is not going to do anything, so you're not really that worried. You just watch for weak vills. As long as you didn't send any weak vills to the wood line, these won't accomplish anything, and he's just going to basically throw his units. You get 1 scout. It's going to kill this basically for free. So this scout should go back here. Oh, I guess it can go here because he has these. Yeah, don't even chase this with the vills. Honestly, this is a waste of time. Exactly. You just bring the army. Nice. Okay. So you know he's going archers again. He's adding more archers. But you have enough skirms, so it's fine. Oh, you could wall this, though. If you're gonna do... Yeah, a little bit late. But... And yeah, it didn't quite work. Nice idea, but let's work on the execution. It's good to try that, though, because you get better at it every time you try. So it's gonna fail for a while, but yeah, it's worth it to attempt. This is where you need to get the market and go up. Like, if you realize you have this much res, market it up. I think we were a bit late adding farms here. So while you were doing all of that, I think we were floating quite a bit of wood, right? Like, let's see. Let's just take a look at the wood count. Adding this. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, floating up to 400 here. You cannot add a stable when you're not on any farms. Like, that's just... I don't know. That's a little sketchy. Yeah, you barely had enough float there to get the scout out, but generally, you gotta be thinking about farms. Yeah, just because this map, and just because you had the deer, that means that you were able to actually add it, but yeah. Here, let's see how this fight went. Wait, what happened here? Why are we attacking vills? We definitely don't want to throw the HP of the scouts here on these vills. Yeah, that's... Nah, that's never good. Throwing HP to try and kill a vill there, when his army kind of can fight yours, is not great. Good micro on the killing the archers. Yeah, honestly, pretty good micro. Unfortunately, I think a lot of your skirms were weak. At this point, the micro's failing. Like, these scouts needed to always be killing his scouts. If your scouts were always killing his scouts, it probably would have ended up being good. You killed like 3 vills there, though, so I would say that was still okay, but you're not walled. If your opponent just want to fight, you're not walled, you have no military, like, you have to try and rush these walls up, otherwise you're gonna die. These vills are probably gonna go bye-bye. He's got 2 scouts. You could try and kill the weak scout. She's gonna die, unfortunately. It's a little sketchy. He's just gonna kill all your guys. Like, I don't know why this... Yeah. Well, maybe you're gonna get this wall up if you just focus. He's in. That's a big problem. That is a pretty huge problem. So, where's the market? We're like 2 minutes late to the market. So, yeah, it really just came down to taking that fight. You traded your army for vills, but then if your opponent still has army, you have to prepare more army behind or make sure that you're walled so that you can not die to a counterattack. That was pretty bad. Like, that was a lot of idle time. You did lose a few vills there, I think. And opponent's up again a little faster. Although, you're going into the Castle Age in a pretty good position. But you have to be thinking, okay, Mongols, he's going to go Steppe Lancers. The name of this map is Steppe. He's obviously going Steppe Lancers. So, we need to just be full walled against steppes. Like, the Steppe Lancers are going to destroy all. So, I like the archer play. It's definitely good. But this needs to be walled. Wall here, wall here, wall here, wall here. And if you need to secure these, you make a TC. And back here needs to be walled as well. And here. Yeah. Going out on the map here is pretty risky. So, yeah. You gotta know he's probably gonna go Steppe Lancer here. Going Bloodline. Wait, Bloodlines and armor. So you're gonna go CA. That's fine, I guess. Let's hit that crossbowman timing, though. Where are your archers? Do you actually have archers back here? You have some. You kind of have just, like, random units all over the place. Yeah. You're not going to be able to hit the crossbowman timing because the opponent is up first, so you're going to have to use your units effectively here. I think CA, it's kind of hard to get to. You need to have 3 3 archery ranges for sure going CA. But I think just staying crossbowman is probably better here. You get thumb ring? What? That's pretty expensive. Okay, well, yeah, I mean, you can't go CA and thumb ring and also 3 TCs. It's just too much. And husbandry here, wow. Okay. The opponent, I don't know what he's doing with the steps though, but he's just gonna come here and kill you, right? I don't know. It seems like it's a little bit too greedy. It's like too many things. You need to have a little bit more focus on just one thing. Yeah, it's not going up. And it's just gonna start falling apart because you're trying to transition into CA, which is really expensive. You only have 2 ranges. 2 ranges is pretty much never enough if you're going CA. You always need to have 3. Okay, opponent's losing steps onto the TC for no reason though, so that's very good. Okay, this is completely... I would trade 1 villager per step lancer in this situation. It's like completely fine. I don't know what your units are doing. Like they still do need to come back here and defend. Wow, okay, he just threw all of his steps, so that's fine. Yeah, that was really good. Now let's get back to work and build this TC. Okay, well, all the pressure is kind of relieved, or at least somewhat relieved. You kind of stopped your unit production during all of that, though. But yeah. We have, like, thumb ring archers. Thumb ring is so expensive, you never start Castle Age by making thumb ring. Like, that's just pretty much never good. I can't believe he's losing step lancers here. Like, what is he doing? Instead of thumb ring, you could have had like 4 more CA, which would have just been better at this stage. Yeah, or it could have been more farms. It could have been a lot of things. Even just that 3rd range that you're lacking. Because the reason that you can't do anything with your units is because you don't have enough. And you don't have enough because you don't have enough archery ranges. So, yeah. I think that you need to just not even have the vills here. You need to... Because your guys are just defending this, kind of. But if your vills were just inside and you were walled, then you could actually use the CA to go and raid or do something. At this point, yeah, that's just not enough. As you can see, he just has more step lancers than you have CA. CA really need to be in a big ball to do anything. Having a small ball of cav archers is basically going to do nothing, unless he just completely doesn't see it, but you ran past his buildings, so he knows you're coming. He's reacting. You are on 3 TCs, though, so that's good. Keeping the TC running. Would a monastery here be good? Yeah, monastery's pretty nice. You can take the free relic, which is kind of okay as well. And, yeah. Best you can hope for is to pick off his monk or something and then just run. Yeah, let's just run. Maybe you get 1 step, maybe. Oh, don't go into there. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Don't go into there. He has, like, double your army. And they're step lancers. Oh, wow, that was a pretty big fail by blue. You get a free monk. Aw, a little bit slow on the reaction there. But it's kind of okay, I guess. Not really, but it's fine, I guess. Yeah, so opponent's gonna get the 2nd armor here. We still only have 2 ranges. It's just still not quite enough. You've stabilized quite a bit, but these vills are just gonna die. Like, if blue realized you had vills down here earlier, they would have gotten wrecked earlier. Now they're gonna... There's no way you save that. So you're gonna have enough for a castle, but you can't castle drop because his army's still stronger than yours. So, defensive castle's probably okay. Your economy's way ahead, though. So, opponent has not been booming effectively here. But his army's still better than yours, so you need to be careful. Yeah, just running back to the TC is completely fine. You don't even need to really kite. You can, but every time that you try and kill one, you lose a guy, so it's like kind of okay. You know what's better than thumb ring is ballistics, because you're not hitting anything without ballistics. Generally, if I'm gonna get an expensive tech, it's gonna be ballistics. Here it comes. But why not wall this? Why would we put it where the farms should go? It should go here. The fact that this isn't walled is gonna be a very huge liability. Well, it is a liability. It's gonna be a big problem in a sec when he just decides to go raid. Blue's being way too passive. He could have raided a long time ago. His army was stronger for quite a while. If he had added a few knights in as well, gonna be impossible to stop. But, well, you're just starting to get kind of ahead. As long as you don't take one huge bad fight. CA low-key good versus steppies. Celts against Mongols. Disgusting. Japanese get fully upgraded at CA. That they do. So their CA is actually really good. It's a unit that you can go for with them, but you really need to have 3 ranges. Because we're never able to actually use them because it's just not enough units. Economy's way ahead though, so all we need to do is just make a castle here, and actually he can't even kill you. And with this economy, you're just gonna keep getting further and further ahead. As long as you don't decide to just go forward with the castle, you're fine. Hopefully you realize that you can place a castle soon though. Ooh, you're gonna tap that bee's nest here. All of these bees are gonna come and sting you. Oh boy, and you don't have a castle to fall back to. Like, if you had a castle to fall back to, this is fine, but... you know, he could have come way earlier, and this is the thing. These things are pretty scary. Oh, you could target the monk with the TC. Oh, nice. Okay, and you still didn't get ballistics, though. Oh, man, with ballistics, he loses so many guys to the TC and stuff, but... Okay, let's wake up. I don't think you need to use the military here. I think what you need to do is chill here. Castle. Oh, that position? Nah, I needed to be central. This is like... He's just gonna go down here now, right? He's gonna run in. Oh, he can kill that, though. Ah, maybe not. He can just go around, though, because it's not even walled. Yeah. Still no ballistics, though. Losing 3 guys for no reason. Reinforcements just have to get control grouped. And he's just gonna keep running around. So you know why this is happening. Again, it really comes back to only being on two ranges. You did a pretty good job of keeping the ranges running after sort of the initial stage of Castle Age, but 2 ranges is just not enough. Okay, ballistics coming in. He just does not feel like killing you. Like, he could kill 20 bills here easily. But he's just not gonna. Alright. Samurai. We got the commander here. Very good. Oh, it's too bad that got denied. Rams are coming in. I think you're using your cav archers too much. Like, you're moving them to very precarious positions a little bit too much. There's no reason for the CA to just be, like, clicked here. It's just not worth the time. The CA should just be chilling behind the walls, actually. In this situation, to block this out, what you do is you stonewall. You stonewall and you put a castle. You could block this with a castle. It's probably not good when he has 2 rams, though, because you don't have a mangonel yet. Losing half the guys. We gotta be a little bit more careful with the army. The army's really bugged as well. Like, they just randomly move when you don't tell them to. So you have to be really careful of that. But yeah, we simply just don't have enough units here. That's really the issue. Yeah, trying to bait him into castle fire, but that only works at lower levels. At 1600, people just know how to play. So at this point, he is kind of just going to dominate with the steps because we just don't have enough units. Although I guess the eco is about the same now. But we had like a 30-bill lead or something. Okay, at this point, look, now you have a big ball, and now you feel confident going out, and you can actually put pressure. We needed to get to this ball of cav archers early Castle Age. Then you're always putting the pressure, instead of just chilling for a really long time. This castle saved you, though. He couldn't really push. And you're up first. So you are probably still in a better position to win this game, I would say. But Mongols are pretty hard to fight. CA is definitely a good option against them, though. Although, generic fully upgraded CA doesn't really deal with Mangadai, honestly. So, let's see. That castle's pretty weird, I would say. If you're up to Imp, man, you make it here. That's a launching pad for your Trebs that'll kill everything. But how are you going to protect your Trebs now? This doesn't really protect anything right now. You think, yeah, okay, he's gonna go to the back, but still, it's not really that big of a deal. Okay, this should be good for you. You're just gonna kill a bunch of steps. Him having these rams is a bit of an issue. You could easily just make a few samurai, though. That's the thing. If you have an infantry unique unit, it's really hard to get ram pushed. You should never die to a ram push, pretty much. There we go. Now you just make some samurai. You just queue them here. You can kill his steps with the CA. CA all need to be coming, though. Yep. Oh, even the mangonel. Nice. You'd be completely fine. You'll never lose the TC here. Or never lose the castle. He's going to lose all of his army, too. You're going to be up as well. Yeah, there we go. Oh, he has a ram here. Oh, man, he missed the opportunity to kill your mangonel. This is fine, though. You don't even care. He is killing a lot of vills, but he's going to lose his army, then you're going to be able to push. That was actually a lot of vills, though. But, anyways. We're up. You can just get these vills probably to, I don't know. They need to do something. Instant trebs. When are we going to queue trebs? Oh, there we go. A little bit late, but not the end of the world. And, yeah, now the army comes up here. You make a castle here. You treb him down, and you win. You need to, of course, continue to boom. Okay, army needs to be coming forward, though. Go. Okay, there we go. That's a little too far forward. It's GG, yeah. Opponent knew he was pretty far behind. Yeah, the eco kind of died, but also a bunch of bracer cav archers. Opponent threw all of his army there. He couldn't replace his army and go to imp, so it's like either he makes a big castle age army again and tries to push, or he goes to imp and dies in the process. So there, he was kind of checkmated there by trying to take out this castle. Ram pushes, big failure. Purpose of steps is raiding and then adding cavalier. I don't know. I think you can go steps as a mid-game thing and transition into something useful like Manga Dai. You don't have to go Cavalier. You can go Cavalier, but... okay, good enough defense. But I think really the biggest thing here was being on 2 ranges. Overall, the eco was pretty good. Also, at the start of the game, you went for Men-at-Arms when the opponent was already on Archer tech, so maybe try and... remember to skip Men-at-Arms in those situations a lot of the time. And just spend your res on other things, like earlier fletching. Yeah, I have a few dedicated videos on walling, so that'll help a lot. It's obviously designed for Arabia, but you can still apply those concepts to steppe. And yeah, good unit choice, though. Arb probably would have been better, though, honestly, because Arbalister can... they just have that 1 extra range, so they can sort of deal with the Mangadai a little bit better. Whereas Mangadai do just kind of beat CA. But I guess Japanese halbs kill the Hussar meat shield so fast that your CA can still hit the Mangadai eventually. But anyways. Alright. I don't think we checked the stats, did we? Yeah, there's not too much to see. Opponent actually slightly got ahead in the economy in the end there, but whatever. Didn't end up mattering. All right, we have one more replay to go through here.